Thank you for tuning in to Seriously Podcast. You can find us on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and Google Play at Seriously Podcast, as well as on the Indie Creative Network. Please like, rate, review, and subscribe, and spread the word. Let the people know about your new favorite podcast. Thanks again for tuning in, and enjoy the show.
Come and see. Come and see. You don't ever come and see. You don't ever come and see. Doesn't make sense now. Shit just got real, things are getting intense now. I hear you talking about we a lot, oh you speak French now. Giving me the sign, so I gotta take a hint now. I hit you up like, do you wanna hang right now? On the east side, and you know I'm with the gang right now.
Hey guys, I'm Brittany.
And I'm Mary.
Welcome to a special episode of Seriously. We have some very, very special guests in the building today. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
My name is Omar Salmon, and I play Blake on Makeup Breakup.
Well, my name is Eric Dickens, writer-director for Makeup Breakup.
Great. So first and foremost, what was the very first web series you ever watched?
Oh man, I don't even know. I think it was probably Awkward Black Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I think that's everybody's first. I'm Awkward Black Girl. Then it was Roomy Loving Friend.
Yeah, nice.
That
That's
guy.
Nice.
That guy.
And then Hello Cupid.
I
I
love
thought you
that
said
guy.
dead guy
Dope.
at first. So I was like, don't know that one.
Okay, so Eric, so tell us how you got started in film and why you chose like this creative path.
I went to undergrad, went to Dell State for television production, and then I moved to New York for grad school, and I took media studies as my major, and then I just started writing. At first, I was doing like short films and stuff,
Right.
and then I just decided to try my hand in web series to see how we're paying out.
Awesome.
So far,
Glad
so
you
good.
did. Glad you did.
Glad. What inspires you to create Makeup and Breakup?
It was crazy. Like, so me and my homies, we do happy hour all the time. So we was just sitting at happy hour, and one of my friends, he, the cinematographer, we went to undergrad together, and we was just talking. We was like, yo, we should just do a series and see how it pan out, or at least just shoot the pilot,
Right.
and see if people would be receptive. And once we saw the first cut of the first episode, we just kind of kept on going.
Yeah.
Like, so.
Cool.
So you know the saying like art imitates life. Are there moments of your life rooted in Makeup and Breakup?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He's Blake.
Blake's character.
You're Blake?
You're Blake.
I'm not Blake.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually
You're Spencer?
a 50-50. I'm a 50-50 split between Blake and Spencer.
Okay.
But it's different periods in life. Like I
Okay.
feel like I used to be Blake when I was in high school. Mm-hmm. Like, passive aggressive, always bottling stuff.
And your
Yeah,
feelings?
bottle stuff
Your
in.
feelings,
Yeah.
and you getting played not even knowing it. And then when I got to like my mid 20s, I was like Spencer, like
Okay.
not caring about nothing, like you know what I mean.
Selfish.
So it's just okay. It's just like a mix between the two. But I wasn't like I didn't take it too far as
Right.
Spencer like cheating and
Okay.
especially in a serious relationship
Yeah.
like that. Nah.
That's good.
Trying to save face.
Omar, what was it about this project that made you want to be involved?
Well, when I initially got the script from Eric, I read it, and I was just like, here's another one from Eric. But then I just read it, and the relationship between Brooke and Blake, it just seemed, I don't know, it was really unique. So I just loved the script, I loved the writing, and I just wanted to get on board.
This is the first time you guys worked together, or no?
Nah, we did a short film called The Township like
Okay.
3 years ago.
Yeah, 2013.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gotta check that out. So how much do you identify with Blake? Like, and how are you guys alike and different?
I think everyone identifies with Blake in some way or another. Just most men don't admit it. But I can be really into a woman, like if I'm head over heels for, if I'm really in love with a woman, I can be just as involved as Blake is, and wear my heart on my sleeve. But if I'm not involved with a woman, I just like you, or we're just kicking it, then I'm just completely different.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm not the romantic guy. I'm not the let's take the walks and
Right.
things like that. I don't do things like that. But if I'm with you, yeah,
No
if you're like my girl, and I'm in love with you, I'll do all of that.
Okay.
So I'm like Blake in that way.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah.
How would you describe Blake in one word and why?
Vulnerable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? I just think he's someone who wears his heart on his sleeve.
Right.
And I think people don't appreciate that, but
That's
I like
true.
Blake. Blake's a good guy.
He does. Like even everything, like relationships and friendships.
Yeah.
He takes it very serious.
Yeah.
Which is
so
good.
there's a loyalty there.
Exactly. So in the series, we see like both Brooke and Spencer having conversations about relationships with their friends, and you see Brooke is very reserved, like she doesn't really tell her friends what's going on. Spencer tells his homies everything. Was there like was that an intentional move on your behalf?
I'm gonna give y'all an insider. So that scene wasn't really meant for her.
Oh, wasn't it?
It wasn't. So the day before, one of the actors or the actresses got sick, rather. So we had to rewrite the whole. Well, I had to rewrite the whole scene before. So if we were going to take it, because initially I was going to go the way Brooke kind of moves. She doesn't have girlfriends.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like
She be by herself.
She's not a girlfriend type of person. But so when I flipped it, I was like, well, if she's going to have friends, she's going to basically be putting on a show.
Okay.
So she kind of stays reserved because she doesn't really know how to open up around them.
Yeah.
So Spencer, he's like. Him and his homies, they've been riding together for a long time. But for Brooke, it's just kind of like she don't, she most of the time she's mostly by herself. She doesn't really have a crew that's always with her. So they're just like more like her associates kind of.
Okay, gotcha.
So Omar, okay, so back to you guys. Back to you. How would you have reacted in the situation where Blake was going to propose to Brooke and then she dumped him like a hot potato?
Oh man.
Would you cry?
Would I cry? I don't know. We all say we wouldn't, but who knows? I don't think I would have cried. I would have definitely put on more of a front than him. I wouldn't have been begging.
You would have been begging?
No, I would not have been begging. Like, please, can we work?
Right.
No, I wouldn't have done that. Because I would have shut down, knowing myself, and wanted her to just leave. I'd have probably told her to get out.
You'll go off on her?
Yeah, I would have went off. I would have went off.
Yeah, I kind of wish Blake went off on her.
Yeah, me too.
That was
But he's
crazy.
not that kind of guy.
Yeah, that's why I like him.
Poor fella.
Poor fella. Poor
Yeah.
guy. Okay, so please don't judge us. We're just-
Don't judge us.
Do the
at all.
thing. Do your thing.
I know we judge you a lot on the show.
Yeah. I should definitely judge y'all after how y'all do me.
Don't.
About to go.
Yeah, right?
Like, look at these girls.
Game time.
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Game face
Yes.
on.
Let's go.
All right, so last time we had Laura K. Mel and Nicolette on the show, we played Shannon's question game that she played with Blake. So we want to bring that back with you guys. So first one, Kanye or Jay-Z?
Jay-Z. I'm from Brooklyn, so
All right, I'm gonna say
what time it is.
rap-wise Jay-Z, but if I had to emulate somebody, it would be Kanye. So I'm gonna say Jay-Z. But
Okay.
Okay.
When communicating with with the girl that you like, phone call or text?
phone call.
phone call, old school.
All right,
Yeah.
good.
That's not old school. That's the right way.
Yeah,
It is kind of old because this generation.
this new generation is all about the text.
Yeah. It's like phone call.
Yeah.
Okay, so Denzel Washington movies or Will Smith movies?
Denzel.
Will Smith got some good ones.
Yeah, but I'm a Denzel guy.
He don't get no love.
Will Smith ain't got no Oscar either. So, I don't know.
He just ain't Denzel.
Would you prefer to save money or spend money?
Save.
I would prefer to save money, but I'm always spending. So
Yeah.
Okay, and Beyonce or Rihanna?
In what way? You know what I mean?
The Beehive watching.
I know, right?
So come to you.
You know, I got this.
I'm gonna say Beyonce. I'm gonna tell you why. Go ahead.
I got this
job.
thing for Rihanna, man. I got this thing for her. She's just something about her, and I know she's been around the block and all that, but I still like her. I still like her, but I want to say Beyonce, but I'm gonna say Rihanna.
I'm gonna say Beyonce because Rihanna. It
I
don't
know.
look like you walking in that house without an argument. I said I'm gonna say Beyonce because Rihanna it don't look like you walking in the house without an argument. Like
True.
it's
She
True,
gonna
true,
come
be the
true.
most stressful
With the
relationship.
accent.
True. Well, if you're trying to wipe something, I would say Beyonce. But if you just want to just enjoy life and have a good time, Rihanna's the way to
You can't do
go.
that with Beyonce?
Oh, you can enjoy life with Beyonce,
Yeah, but
you can enjoy life with Rihanna.
yeah, two different
forms of
enjoying
enjoy.
life. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Awesome. So now let's get started to the main event. Today we're breaking down the finale of Makeup and Breakup. So let's get into it.
Come and see me for once. You don't ever come to me. You don't ever come to me. All she ever says, come and see me for once. Come and see me for once. You don't ever come to me. You don't ever come to me. Why you gotta start, girl? Why you gotta start? Why you gotta start, girl? Why you gotta start? I know you got another nigga trying to play the part.
Yeah.
Okay, and don't judge us. And don't hate me for what I say.
She's putting it out there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to
Just
warn
like
you
that.
guys.
He's not gonna take it any way I am.
Well, he wrote it.
He wrote it, so he like take it however you want.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so the episode starts off with like Vic's no good cousin. He's by Port Authority. He's on the phone. I think he's on the phone with Vic, and you know he's telling him like the team is meeting up to discuss like the launch of the restaurant and all these other plans with the restaurants. And he says like, Vic, I know you was like skeptical, but like you should trust me.
So
Not.
I guess.
But okay.
Maybe he's not scamming him. Maybe. He's scamming? All right, he's
Clearly scamming him. So then he gets another call and he like rushes Vic off the phone and he switches over to the other line and he tells the person like, all right, I'm about to get on the bus to go to Baltimore. And then he says like, I just want to make sure that after this I'm done, right? I don't have to pay. I pay off all my debt. So where you get this money
I'm
from?
like, what's his life about?
Right. Like, what you about to do? What you about to get into?
He out here in them streets.
He's out here in these streets. All right.
All right. So now we see Spencer. He's in like a waiting room. He calls his roommate now.
I thought he like caught something.
It looked like a doctor's room. I was like, whoa. I was like, this is some kind of clinic that who's pregnant? Like, what?
Did he catch something? Because he be out here.
Out here living foul.
So the friend is like, trust me, that this guy helped me out a lot. He's 100%, you know, confidential. Just trust me on this. Like, so it's a therapist. So Spencer's like, I don't know. So then we move to the next scene.
Brooke, she's walking in the street. She stay in these streets. What,
Walking around the
what
street.
is that about? She stay in these
She's
streets.
never in the house.
Is she in the house? She crying.
Yo, that is true. That is so true.
I'm sorry to say this, but she's staying in these streets.
She's on the move. She's on the move.
Because when she home, she's sad. She's so sad.
Brooke out
That's why she
here.
gotta be out.
Yeah, she's like, I got the available sign on me.
So some guy like asked her to buy his mixtape, and you know she politely says no, but this guy's like trying to sell it to her, and then he says, I think you dropped something. And then she looks down.
So what?
And she's like, what? He's like, this conversation. So let's pick it back up.
Bye.
I died. I'm dead right now. I cannot with this dude.
Like, I'm gonna go.
Right. As she's leaving, he's being like a typical nigga and calling her, you gonna realize you made your mistake. Don't call me. But if you do, I'm gonna be right here though.
I'm
What?
right here.
Which one is
I don't
it?
blame her. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I bought a mixtape off
No,
this
you didn't.
guy. I did. When I was younger. Me and my friend, he said, I got you. It's R&B, the soulful music.
Was you trying to holler at him?
No, he looked like Trey Songz or whatever. So I was like, okay, he got some
She got
R&B.
got.
Put it in my CD player. F this, F that. So from that point, I'm never gonna mix it. He got my little $2.
Yo, y'all hilarious.
So then we go to the next scene. We have Spencer. He's at the therapist. Spencer going to the therapist really shows that his character wants to, I feel like, fix himself.
Yeah, I appreciate
So I
that.
appreciated that.
He wants to grow up.
Right. He wants to fix the problems he started in his life.
Spencer was sorry he got caught. That's
That's what it
He
is,
was,
really.
He was.
He's not sorry.
See,
Sorry for himself.
Spencer not new to this, but he new to this. It's kind of like he got the gift of gab, but
He know
he
what
never
he's
been
doing.
in this. He hasn't been in a situation for years,
Yeah.
so he old with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's
He
the
not about
problem.
this life no more. So the therapist's like, you know, what brings you here? Complication at work, relationships, something from your past. I'm like, all of the above. All three of those things. That's check. So Spencer's like, you know, he tells the therapist what's going on with Brooke and how he's in love with two people. And he said that him and Laura have been married for almost 8 years and he never even thought about stepping out on her until Brooke came along.
Right. She the devil all of a sudden.
Right. But I guess that kind of, he's saying like it's not just some random chick, like he has history with this girl.
Sure.
Okay, great. So,
We don't believe you, Spencer. Lying.
he's like, I don't know if I want to be with my wife or if I want to be with my ex.
He all confused.
I'm in love with
How?
both.
How
I don't
confused?
know.
She's tight.
He's like, I don't know what
I'm
to
so
do.
upset.
The doctor's like, listen, off the record.
Off the record. I was weak. He said off the record. Listen.
But listen, you can't have it all. If you want to be with your wife, then go fight for her. If you want to be with your ex, then make that work choose wisely because there are consequences.
Because I have real clients that got real problems.
Right. So I
I know you're wasting my time.
This head talk.
It's very simple. Choose one and live your life. That's it.
That's it. The next scene, Bryce out in the streets. He's looking. He asked the guy. He's like, "Do you know Lorraine Watson?" The guy's like, "Lorraine? Nah. You mean Suge?" yeah. So I don't know Lorraine, but if you don't know Suge,
I don't know governments. I don't know
that. But she up the block. Shook up the block. So he's like, "All right, bet."
Straight chilling.
Chilling.
So Brooke is in the streets again, and she gets stopped by Spencer's friend Ryan. And Ryan's like, "It's messed up what you did to my boy." And she's like, "Come again? I did what?"
Right.
He's like, "You know what I'm talking about. It's because of you, Laura kicked him out."
Come again? What?
That's exactly how he said it. And she was like, "One, what happens between him and I is none of your business. Facts. Two, the only person to blame for Spencer getting kicked out is himself. He needs to, because he makes his own decision. Facts again."
Facts.
She said, "I understand, you want to stick up for your boy or whatever, but you and I know two completely different Spencers.
Yeah.
And what goes on between us is not your concern. He got my number. He can call me if there's an issue. He's a grown-ass man. He doesn't need to. You don't need to speak for him. Okay. Have a good night.
She's
Bye.
in it. She's passionate right now.
Have a good night."
She's passionate about that.
And then he was like, "Oh, okay. He didn't want those problems. That's
he
why
was mad.
he didn't want those
mad.
problems.
No, he was mad.
No, because he thought he could read
okay.
her, and she was like, "No, I got this. Have a good night."
His pride was just getting smaller.
Yeah.
He was like, "Okay,
She checked him.
okay."
She checked him.
She's trying to go home though. Like that's all she wants to do is go
That's
home.
it. Everybody's stopping her.
So then Bryce finally finds his mama sleeping, standing up. I know you saw her sleeping, standing up. She was like,
she's going through a lot. She got a lot
She was
going
old.
on.
She
She got a
was
lot
all
going
gone.
on.
"Sorry, I'm so sorry." So he apologizes for how he treated her, and she's like, "Son, I love you.
You came back
Yeah.
from mom.
You came back. I've always been proud of you, baby."
Clean it up right now.
She proud of her boy.
So they living happily ever after
Yeah.
now.
But I guess he just came to terms with the fact, like,
He did his research.
He did his research. WebMD. He was on there.
WebMD.
WebMD. Like, you're right. She has a mental illness, so it's not
what
really
I
her
got.
fault that
Right.
she treated me that way. So I guess he was like, you know what? Let me put everything in the past and move forward, which was nice.
Yeah.
Hallmark.
Yeah.
So now we get to our favorite character.
Now Blake's favorite character again. Okay.
So the next day, or night, Bryce and Blake run into each other, and Blake says, "What up first?" I thought that was surprisingly. I thought he would have walked past him like, I don't know you.
He's just being extra. That's what that was.
Why y'all gotta be going in on Blake like
We
that?
didn't even start. So he asks Bryce about the barber. He's like, "Oh, he got three heads left. I bet." Then Blake starts to walk off, and Bryce is like, "Nah, we ain't doing that. Like, I check it. My bad. I should have told you sooner, but I didn't want to ruin what you and Shorty had. I saw you was feeling her. I didn't want to ruin it." Blake is like, "Nah, you right. I should have redirected.
right?
I should have redirected that.
Let's be
You saw he thought about
again.
he thought about it like, yo, he was like,
So let's be
you know what?
besties. Get out of here.
But it's like, so but you knew you were wrong, but you still were like holding this grudge. You was about to walk past him.
Listen.
You knew you were wrong.
Like
though.
you said, Blake said what up, right? And then also he's a guy that's in his feelings. We know this.
Why?
But he also admitted to it. He told him right then and there. You're acting as if he just brushed it off. He told him right then and there, like, yo, you're right. I'm sorry. I was bugging out. I should have directed that to Vic. That's not. He manned up.
And Bryce is the type of person. How long can you really stay mad at him?
Yeah.
Like it's
And
kind
he's
of
the voice of reason.
Chill. But he's still stupid.
But I feel like if Bryce didn't say, "Nah, chill, we ain't doing this," Blake would have walked away.
Yeah,
and y'all
because he was
still
acting like
would've
a
been
no
mad.
lie. He was acting like a little
we don't.
bitch.
That's
I ain't gonna
y'all-
lie.
y'all-
He was on his bitchness. I did not appreciate that.
I don't appreciate y'all getting that Blake like this. This is not cool. It's not
No
happening.
more Blake slander. Okay.
Thank you. Not today. Last time y'all let K-Mel go, Spencer go in on Blake. It's not happening today. I'm trashing
Rightfully
any.
so.
I'm trashing.
We tried to
and y'all
defend
just
him.
We did try
quiet
to
as a church mouse.
We tried to
they
defend
having
him,
it.
but he
And
was
I'm-
making so many good
And I'm
points.
dogging him today. Anything that happens, I'm dogging him. He's done.
You have all rights to do that. No lie, you have all rights to
and
do
we'll
that.
agree with you.
We probably will.
Good. He's finished.
So Bryce is like, "Are we good?" And Blake is like, "Yeah, we good." So they joke around. They're back to being besties.
Yeah.
So he's like, "You hit up Vic?" He's like, "Nah, I haven't spoke to him. He hit my phone, but I'll talk to him when I'm ready." He's like,
Still
"What
in
about-"
his feelings.
Nah, but that's
One at a time.
No.
One step
But that's
at
a
a time.
legit reason, though.
Yeah.
Like
Sure.
with Vic, that's legit. Bryce, no. Vic, yes, he's the one who told Bryce not to even say anything.
Exactly.
He smashed knowing the truth and did not say anything. He's the culprit there.
Vic is
He is
out
the
for
cool-
self.
That's why he's getting got by his cousin.
Wow.
He ain't gonna have nothing. No money, no girl, no
No
money.
friends, nothing.
Taking it
He
all.
still got Bryce. He still got Bryce.
Maybe no, because
Bryce not loyal. Bryce is
Bryce riding the fence.
Bryce only look out for Blake.
That's right.
It's his bestie.
That's right.
So Bryce asked about Shannon. He's like, spoke to her the other day. That didn't go well. Kind of called her. She a good hoe, but I called her. Wait.
Yo.
Say that over.
Yo.
she my main hoe.
That's my bottom one. You know what time it is. That's the bottom now. Let me not go in on Shannon like that.
She a good girl.
She is.
Bryce is like, we all have a past. If y'all had a connection, be mature, get past whatever it is. Have you been able to stop thinking about her? Blake is like, nah.
Right? Happy
My
go
mom
lucky
been
ass all of a sudden. He's all happy all of a sudden.
No, he was not happy. He just admitted
he
to
was
it.
Smiling
He wasn't
mad
happy.
Hard. You was smiling mad
Yo,
hard.
you
Y'all
can
saw
see
him?
the thoughts racing on
Y'all
his
ain't
face.
see him on that terrace looking at shit. Like,
Looking at the
Deleting phone
Deleting
numbers.
Yeah,
Bye,
right.
bye.
But did you delete the photo, Blake?
No.
Okay. So he's like, you want to come with her? You want to come with me past her crib real quick? And
So now you inviting yourself? You stalking this girl? What the hell?
Come on.
But you ain't even get your hair cut.
Yeah.
Like, you trying to go get
No,
the
I
girl.
wasn't-
You're not
I was-
ready though.
Haircut.
See,
You're
now
not
what was
ready.
more important, the girl or the haircut?
But you gotta look good. You have to look
Nah,
fresh.
but it's good. It's good because I would have had caught at the bus station.
I guess.
See?
I guess.
That's true. That's true.
All right.
Don't go on my man like that, please. Not today.
Okay, so Laura comes down the stairs in this like black evening dress. She's
dressed
ready
to
to
the
go
nines.
out.
Ready.
Spencer's like, "Where you going?" And I'm like, "What you even doing
But
there?"
I said, you back? I said,
She let you in? What's this? And then she says, it's the gala I've been planning for the past 3 months. I guess it slipped your mind. I'm like, no, he never knew about it because he been busy with Brooke. Those
Yeah,
last
I want
3 months.
her to be petty and say, you probably didn't know that you're too busy cheating.
Right, because it's been 3 months. He's like, I remember. You look good. Look like a cat daddy.
Settle down, Spencer.
Looking good.
He was too comfortable in that
He
couch.
sure was.
he paid for that couch.
But she said, get out, okay?
It's not his home.
She's like, thank you. And she's like, I packed Jay's stuff. He has practice tomorrow morning. He's like, no, I know I got this. And he's like, do you think you have time to talk on Sunday when I drop him off? Like, can you pencil me into your busy schedule? I need you to know, I'm sorry about everything that I put you through. And I feel like she just tuned out. Like, she's not even listening
she was
to
like,
him.
I don't got time.
And I'm very proud of her
It was.
because he's not saying nothing.
Yes.
So she pulls out some
Wait,
paperwork.
no, but before she said, I had time to think about it, and you're the one.
Yo, that killed me. I had time to think about you thinking about your wife. Yeah, we going in on him today. He's a dog.
He's ready.
He's a beast.
so ready.
He had time to think about it.
I'm gonna go win.
Yo, what? I was
He had
waiting for that.
He had to have time. Like she
No.
asked him.
No,
I was
If you had-
thinking
you had
about
to
it.
Think about
He
it.
went and got divorce
Then he
papers
had
and
to
then
think
told his
about it.
wife,
She
I
was
was
like, "Did
thinking
you love
about
her?"
it.
He thought about it then. So you
Too
had to
many thoughts.
Yeah,
Too
you can't be
many
thinking, I
thoughts. Yeah,
thought
it's
about
been
it.
8
And he
years.
said, no, he actually said, I thought about it and you're the one I want to be with.
Yeah.
The nerve of this guy.
I've
The
been thinking.
nerve of this guy.
No, for real. What did he want her to say? Like, oh my God, wow, thank you for picking me. Oh my God, it's
Yeah.
finally my time.
This
No.
dude is all messed up. He got problems. He got issues.
He's crazy.
He's a dog.
He's crazy for that.
Yes, I agree. I agree
He
with
is a
all
dog.
of you. I just felt like you all attacked me at once.
Shout out to Spence.
No shout out for Spencer. K-Mel, we like him. Spencer, he's a dog.
That's true. So she pulls out some paperwork. Am I right now?
Yes. She's like,
She pulls out some paperwork. She's like, I found this in the car when I was getting Jay's
I told
uniform.
her she was going to find it last week.
That damn
Yes.
red folder.
He goes, you wasn't
damn it.
supposed to find that. But I did. So what's the point?
You wasn't even.
I hate when people say things like that. You wasn't supposed to find that. You wasn't supposed to hear that.
You
like,
didn't
but I
hide the
did.
second phone. You didn't hide these papers. You wanted her to see these things.
Right. He was like, I was tripping when I got that or whatever. And she's like, okay, I thought long and hard about what's best for me, Jay, and you. I spent most of my adult life being a wife, putting our family first and myself second. I want what's best for everyone. So if that means you and I are not going to be together, then that's a decision that we have to live with. This boy ready to cry.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, listen, I love you, but your heart is elsewhere, and that's not fair to me and Jay to be involved in all that.
Yes.
I hope you find happiness wherever that needs to be, but I'm focusing on me. She's like, I signed, so now you can live your life. He's like, I want to live my life with you.
No, sweetie. She was like, Jay, you ready? Yes, Mom.
He exists. The
Jay-
child exists.
No, there is a Jay. He's here. He's a real person.
Been waiting to see.
Poor
okay,
Jay don't even know what's going on. He's just like, we going to the game this weekend.
You don't know what's going on. Okay. So then we go to the next thing. Shannon, friend.
But wait.
Oh, no?
We see Brooke.
Okay.
Brooke's laying down. She gets a notification on her phone. And she's shocked, and then she leaves.
Yeah.
So we don't know what's going on
We
with
don't know
that.
what's happening with that. So then we see Shannon's friend. She answers the door, and she's like, Blake, right? He's like, yeah, how you know? How you know what you're saying?
What's good?
Y'all be hyping. Y'all be hyping.
He was like, you know me?
You know
Y'all be hyping. Absolutely
out
not.
here.
Absolutely not.
So she's like, long story. Are you looking for Shannon? I'm her roommate. She just left. I'm like, girl, where were you just taking them? Because why would you even let them in the second door?
Right.
She noticed it was Blake. That's
She
why.
should have known. Shannon not here. Bye.
That's what I would have done.
Shannon be talking about Blake.
She should do. She ain't over him.
Oh, we know. So she's like, she's on her way to Boston. He's like,
Boston? To see.
And she's like,
Y'all be trying to play my man.
Disrespect. Say, I ain't got no haircut and I'm about to hand no girl.
That's right. That's right. I can't give her both now.
she's like, yup, if you hurry, you could probably catch her. Her bus leaving like 40 minutes. So Blake looking at Bryce, and Bryce like, what you look at me for? Go get your girl.
He runs off.
He runs out.
Y'all killing me. Killing me.
So Bryce trying to spit game all of a sudden.
Yes.
He's like, your name is
He
Ashley,
deserved that.
right?
It's about time he got a
I
girl.
loved it. I loved
It's about time.
Shoot your shot, Bryce.
That's
Shoot
I
it.
right.
loved it.
Let that man live.
Bryce finally got, he might get a boo. He might get a boo.
boo.
Here. I appreciated that.
So then we go to Shannon. She's at the bus station. And then Blake runs up to her.
Y'all with this running stuff, man. Y'all
He was running.
killing
He
But yeah,
runs up
he
to
runs up to her. Like this is some Cinderella story.
Is it not?
I don't know.
He's like, so glad I caught you. And she's like, what are you even doing here? And then Blake is like, I just want to apologize for the things I said the other day. I was totally out of line and I was being a jerk. She said, yeah, you were. You called me a hoe. And that was completely disrespectful. He said, if I was a hoe, would I be standing here? If you was a hoe, would I be standing here?
That's right. That's right.
You do?
He
He's
was
like, none of that
He
even
was a
matters.
hoe 3 days ago.
Listen,
Right.
he was in his feelings. We established from the
All
top
right.
of the show, Blake is somebody that's in his feelings. He's a vulnerable guy, so anything you say to him gets to him. So he just was saying something, thinking crazy. As he said, I was talking crazy. I was thinking crazy, and that's all that was. Stop getting on Blake like that. Stop. Blake is a normal human being. Most men wouldn't even admit that.
So peep how he spit game, and guess what happened? She came running
You
back.
know.
She did. Oh, she did.
She was
My
smiling
thing
off the
was
rip
like,
though.
don't disregard what happened. Like,
I'm
you
not
called me a
disregarding
hoe.
what happened, but I'm trying to get.
But
Blake was
He's
trying
like,
to
none
get.
of that matters, but it does.
'Cause that-
you
'cause-
called me a hoe.
This dude that got on the train ran his whole spill. She was like, yeah, but you called me up. Like, that's all she heard. Like,
You called me a hoe.
Let's be real. And most females have been called a hoe by someone
most
who
females
they
get called the hoe every day.
by someone who they
tryna,
loved.
like,
By someone who they
his
loved, right? When they were upset. Is that not true? And they've gotten back with that guy. That's true.
I can't confirm that.
I'm not saying me. I'm just saying, listen, everyone's a great judge for everyone else, but great lawyers for themselves. Let's be real. Everyone, especially women, they always tell their friends, oh, that nigga no good, this, that, and the third. But they know to be getting their ass smacked up against the wall, and then they still with the same dude. I'm not justifying getting smacked up.
He tried to jump in, but then he's like, nah,
Listen. And that's not right. Getting smacked up isn't right, but I'm just saying.
It's not right.
Yeah, it's not right. Don't hit the ladies, fellas. But come on, let's be real. They are the first ones to judge, but it's not too peachy at their house. That's all I'm saying.
All right, you got it.
Thank you very much.
Say no
Blake
more.
is not going down without a fight today.
Say no more.
Let's get that.
He came with the gun.
Let's go.
I'm not even
I'm
mad.
tired of y'all talking about Blake.
9 episodes I had to deal with this. 9 episodes.
Where was I?
So Blake is like, none of that matters. But I'm just like, all right, I'm not gonna say nothing about Blake. Go ahead.
Yeah. You see? That's right.
Don't do it. So then he says, I miss you, and I think we can make this work. Let's start over. She said,
I really like you a lot. And I said, if he said that word love, I was gonna be mad. I was gonna log off. Like, y'all been on 2 days.
Now you trying to play
about
Blake.
love.
See, Blake is a vulnerable guy, but he's not a sucker. Like,
Yeah,
y'all
right.
trying to make him into something
I
else.
was just saying, if he said it, I
right?
would love
If he was
it.
But you would have
Close, 'cause
expected.
he still got
You would have
that ring.
expected that from Blake.
Ring.
You would have expected that from Blake. That's the point.
He was gonna propose with the
You
old
already
ring.
had a ring. You had an old ring.
So Shannon says, you said it yourself, we're in 2 different places in our lives. And he was like, I was just talking crazy. I really like you a lot, right? And she says, so it's cool now because you wanted to work on your time, but what about when I wanted things to work?
You wasn't trying to hear me.
You wasn't trying to hear me. And he's like, I was wrong. Do you want to hear do you want to hear me say it? I was wrong. He sounds like Matthew to me because that's exactly what he did.
Shannon has a type.
Shannon has a type, y'all.
Well, then there you go.
He's like, oh boy, in Boston, he had his shot, and I'm not trying to ruin mine. But I'm like, but you had your shot too, and you did ruin it. What are you talking about?
You did.
Because she came to your house, you called her a hoe, and told her to go.
Yo, is that all y'all heard was hoe? He said a whole lot of other stuff, and all y'all heard was hoe. Like, women
what did he say
women
That was
zone
the
out
main thing that
everything.
he said.
You know,
He called her a hoe after he done slipping Brooke. Like,
Speak on it.
she smashed a homie, and I saw some. Well, Blake.
When did she touch the homie?
Listen.
Bring
like-
the receipts. Bring the
When did she
receipts.
smash the
All right.
homie?
Right?
Listen. Linda, listen. What happened was, you got to understand Blake's position. Brooke just dropped him out of nowhere. He doesn't know why. He's just found out his friend smashed. His other friend kept it from him. He's seeing another dude come out of the place. What is he supposed to think? He's in his feeling. He's in his head.
Poor
and like you
baby.
said, he bottles things up. So all he knows is, yo, she's smashing everyone. She's a hoe.
Yeah, in these streets.
Yeah, that's the first thing that he's thinking. But as you see, after he gathered himself, he got to thinking. He settled down. He said she wasn't a hoe anymore. She's not a hoe.
I have an observation. Like, with this show, I noticed that a lot of the male characters are way more emotional than the female characters.
That's men in general,
Like,
girl.
was it intentional on your behalf, like, to make the male characters really show their emotions?
I think so. I think that a lot of times women don't get they don't get to see like how guys act around their friends. It's also like if it's one-on-one, you're never gonna see him vulnerable. But when he's around his friends, people do open up and talk about their specific issues. So absolutely, it was like a contrast. Like you see Brooke, like you don't see her breakdown until episode 7.
Yeah.
She's like a powerhouse, you know what I mean? With the guys, vice versa. So you kind of can see why. I just wanted to take you on a journey to see how guys how they become the people that they are. Like how can they become closed off and things of that nature.
That's true.
Men cry too. Yes.
See, you go ahead, these people out here hating Blake. See?
No. But
Listen, I'm
Blake is a good
defending
guy.
Blake.
No, we like Blake.
Is he still the favorite though? That's what I need to know.
He is.
See, she said no.
He's
One episode.
He's just
changed the
there.
whole outlook.
He's just there right now.
The whole comment, y'all switched up on.
I still do like Blake. I do.
Is he the
I
favorite?
don't like him.
You don't? No, I still like Blake. He just going through a lot, and you have to understand that he's emotional.
Thank you.
He's too emotional. I don't like that.
Too emotional.
You want Spencer? That's what you
Yeah,
You want a
exactly.
I didn't say that.
So what do you want?
come up in the crib. Why are you opening my mouth?
No, yeah, exactly. And that's my money.
Where were we?
Talking crazy.
So he's still kicking games.
He's still on it.
Yes.
All right, so he's like, how long you gonna have me out here begging? Like, he's waiting for an answer, like, for her to take him back. And she's thinking about it. But I knew homegirl was gonna take him back as soon as he saw her.
Right.
As soon as she saw him running.
I feel like her friend
was like,
texted
oh my
her.
God.
Right,
Blake
Blake's on the way, girl. Get ready.
So she's like, don't get on that bus. Blake is on the way. So they kiss and make up.
Whatever.
Yo, what is the problem with Blake?
I'm good.
What does Blake have to do?
Guy ran after them.
I know, it's true.
So-
That's true. You don't get that. It was
She's
like
a
romantic
beast.
comedy feel.
She's
Get a text
beefy.
message. I'm
Whatever.
sorry.
Right?
That's
Don't
it.
Right?
get on the bus. Meet me
Can I
here.
see you tonight?
Right.
That's it.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'll give Blake props for that because he knew he was wrong. So this is how he had to make this big gesture
Thank you.
to apologize to her.
Yeah.
You can't please her.
I hear you.
You
I
can't please her.
agree. This is me agreeing.
Okay. So next scene, we have Laura. She's at the function, you know, just putting on face for everybody.
She feel lonely though. The girl
No
feel
plus
lonely.
one table. The seat is
She got a glass of wine, just oof.
Ma'am, do you
Taking
have a
it
plus
back.
one?
right. No plus
just me.
one.
No.
Just me tonight.
Just me. She looked at that seat like,
Right, she was looking at that seat. And then, you know, she's sad, but I feel like she's gonna be okay.
she gonna be okay.
I appreciate that she left Spencer. She didn't fall into that, like, you know, overly supportive, ride or die chick. Like, I took my vows and I'm not leaving them.
I'm gonna be honest. I think that it would have been a different story. She asked him one important question: Do you still love her? And once
Yeah.
he didn't answer it for her. I think that was the deciding factor.
Right.
Yeah.
That was the answer right there. And the fact that when she said that she still married him, even though she knew his heart was not hers, I was like,
Yeah.
Oh, he was coughing, not laughing.
I'm
Sorry.
heart was not hers. I feel like this was like her final straw. Like, I don't know why I'm settling, I guess. And then we switch to Brooke. She's taking a pregnancy test.
Yeah, I guess that notification was like a period reminder or something.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
exactly what it was. Exactly what it was.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh God. So, you know, she starts thinking about what her and Spencer been through and everything, all their, you know, situations.
Good and
And then
bad.
she starts to smile. And then she leaves Spencer
That was a
message.
creepy smile though.
It was.
Very creepy.
Very creepy. And then she leaves Spencer a message
Got
like,
him.
we gotta talk. It's very important. Call me back, I guess.
Once she
Yeah.
got word that Laura kicked him out the house,
Yeah.
it was like, I'm
She's like, perfect.
Got
Right.
him. Yeah.
That's how the episode ends.
Yeah.
So let's get into questions, comments, and concerns, and everything in between.
This thing is getting one-sided. I can't even lie to you right now. Yeah. All she talking about is come and see me for once. Come and see me for once. Y'all never come to me. Y'all never come to me. Yeah. All she hit me with is come and see me for once. Come and see me for once. You don't ever come to me. Y'all never come to me.
Alright guys, so before we get started, remember to send us all of your questions, comments, and concerns. We could read them all on the show and share our thoughts. So Wyatt sent us some. So his first question is, the street harassment of Brooke, was that to highlight how common street harassment is?
Yeah, it's two forms. So it definitely is a shed a light on when women walk down the street, how guys go in to like get their attention and they keep going.
They
but
sure do.
also like I work in Midtown or whatever, and it's always like guys selling CDs out in
Yeah.
front. But they so clever with it. Like they'll give you the CD like, oh, this for free, just listen to some music.
Yeah.
Can I get a donation? And you be like, wait, I thought this
Wait,
was free.
right,
Like, you know what I mean?
exactly.
Like, so it was just like to bring light to that because I try to like mix like everyday situations into the storyline. So that was kind of like, and it was a cool setup for when she ran into Spencer's friend. So
True. His next question is, why did y'all choose to record a lot of it in Harlem?
I used to live in Harlem for 8 years, so that's like I know Harlem backwards, frontwards. Like I know where we can shoot at, where we ain't gonna get in trouble. So we chose to highlight that. That's the real. Like, everything is guerrilla style. And plus, like a lot of the streets with brownstones, they mimic Brooklyn, so it was easy to like, you know what I mean? A lot of people that's not from New York, they just assumed we were shooting in Brooklyn, and we pretty much pulled it off in Harlem. So.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Oh, you know
That's
Harlem.
where I got my old school.
Oh, you went to PS 568.
I went to CCNY, so.
Bryce's character's arc involves him having a parent that has a mental disorder. What was your motivation behind giving his character this arc? And what kinds of conversations did you want your audience to have afterwards?
So I grew up I'm over 30. So I grew up in the 80s, was raised in the 90s, and almost everybody in my school was either getting dropped off by their grandma, their aunt, somebody. And I didn't, you don't realize how fortunate you are. Like I had both parents until a certain age or whatever, until my parents got divorced. But it was kind of like you grow up real fast just hearing stories from your friends.
Right.
So it was definitely important to show somebody with a mental disability, to highlight that, just to show that everybody doesn't come from the Huxtables, or everybody doesn't have a strong single mother to raise them. So that was like the main focal point.
Awesome. My question I want to know is, well, it's more of a comment. That's Blake's baby. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, I think she's
that's
trying to
Blake's
trap
baby.
Spencer, but that's Blake's baby.
Why are you saying that?
You gotta wait to see.
I mean, why are you saying that?
Yeah, man, why you gotta don't wish that on Blake. Blake is happy.
Oh,
Yeah, when
'Cause it's
this-
more
I already
drama.
I see it. Brooke is gonna find out that it's Blake's, and it's gonna ruin. Shannon and Blake are probably living together in season 2. Have
Right.
this happy situation.
He finds out Brooke is pregnant, but she tried to have
She's like, wait a
Spencer
minute,
be
so
the
you,
father.
9 months ago.
He's like,
you
no, that's
cheated
my
on
baby.
me. No, but she
I feel like
find
he
out
will
that
fight
he's-
for the baby.
He
Blake.
wasn't cheating. They weren't together.
Oh, I guess.
They were
I
dating,
guess.
right?
They were dating.
He was
They
free
were
to do whatever he wanted
That's
to do.
right.
True.
Where was Vic this episode?
Vic, he's chilling.
He's chilling.
You know what I mean? He's thinking that he about
Where's
to
his
make.
cousin going?
He handling that business.
He's going to Baltimore.
Let's go to Baltimore. with
Pay
the
off that
check.
debt.
What's that debt? What's his life about?
He's sitting
debt.
home about to count his imaginary money. Thinking it's about to come through. That ain't happening. Nah, but Vic's character, you'll see more of him in season 2. And you'll see the depth of his character,
Right.
and how it grows or whatever. But I got a question for y'all. What was your favorite scene? What was your favorite episode in the whole series?
Ooh, favorite episode.
You're gonna put me on the spotlight though.
Favorite episode. First of all, I love this whole series. Let's start there.
Appreciate
Start there.
Same
Thank
here.
you.
Definitely one of like my top 5.
I heard y'all say that was a favorite last time. Now y'all saying top 5. I thought I listened to everything. I heard y'all last episode.
What happened
Y'all
last
said
episode?
y'all
What
was like Makeup Breakup is your favorite web series out there right
Y'all
now.
said that?
They said
They said
that.
that.
They said that, and he said that
Who
too.
said that?
See,
Why I
see.
said that? Why I said that? Oh, I got it.
He you so you're not co-signing.
She said, I ain't said that.
No, right now, the newest, yes, it is. It's
Thank you.
definitely out there, especially this being your first.
Yeah, for a
season.
first season.
This is absolutely
The
amazing.
production is amazing because some
Yeah.
series
Shout
you
out
be like,
to
what am I
Kev
looking at?
Spence.
So I just want to know, it's the favorite?
Sure,
Yes.
it's my
Thank
favorite.
Look, tell
And
me
Blake-
your top 3.
And Blake's my favorite character.
Thank you. I'll take
Oh my
that.
God.
Blake's my favorite as well.
That's all I needed to hear. As long as you guys been dogging me, you can lie to me and tell me that.
You have a favorite episode?
I have a favorite scene from this season, from this episode. Favorite scene was when Laura told Spencer, like, it's over.
Yo,
You talking about when they was in the streets?
No,
Oh, when
in this episode, the
in this
season
episode,
finale,
okay,
when
gotcha.
she was like, I signed the papers, and
Right.
he was acting like a little baby. Like,
you're
I
about
wanna
the
be with
sister
you.
soldier, independent woman type thing.
I just want
I've
to shout out
noticed
all
that.
the actors. Every actor, like, I would just try to push them with the right, and they would come on set, kill it. Like, a lot of the best scenes was like 2 takes, and that was
Oh,
just
wow.
for angles. Like, we was not sitting there, especially if it was cold outside.
Yeah,
we was
yeah.
in and
Yeah.
out. So I just want to shout them out for just being professional.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the acting's really on point too. But that when Laura and Spencer was outside, wish she used the bat.
Yeah, I did want her to hit him one time.
That was kind of like I was talking to hit him physically.
Yeah.
Or hit up the car.
That was
That's
my
all I
car.
Or hit the wall or the tree. Hit something. Just take your aggression out.
Oh,
I feel like she was just looking out the window the entire time, like for like hours, waiting for him to come home and shit. Like,
She had her headscarf on.
yeah.
But one of my favorite, probably episode 2 when Blake and Shannon went on a date.
3.
Oh yeah.
that was cute.
Episode 3.
That was cute.
That was like
3.
the
3.
planets kind of aligned. So I'm a big advocate for music. So the music tells the scene. Well, it's 50% of what tells the scene to me.
Definitely,
and we
in
got
the
the
show,
song that just laid perfectly under there. So it was good. It was a good look.
Yeah.
It was a good look.
What?
I think it was well acted too.
Yeah.
Oh, the acting was dope.
This guy.
Thank you.
The acting was
Was on point.
acting was dope.
The writer always tries to discredit the actors.
Who?
He just said shout out to all the actors.
He was like, the music told the whole story.
But the music is
You know,
key.
no, I'm playing.
He also said shout out
He's
to all the
right.
actors.
He did. I'm emotional like Blake today because y'all got me on one.
Wow.
9 episodes I
Shout
had
out
to
to
do.
Nevia contested for that track.
Yes.
Yeah, Nevia contested shot. He always hooks us up too. Like a
Yeah.
lot of our music is from him too.
Yeah.
Shout out. But with season 2, I want to see more of Brooke actually focusing on things other than like men and walking around NYC.
Yeah.
She needs friends, like really, like good friends that she can come to.
Brooke, what you doing today? You gotta just walk
Walking
around.
around. I gotta go.
What is your life about?
Oh, man.
So you have prediction for season 2?
Not really. I would like to see Laura dating someone else in season 2.
Who?
Laura?
Laura?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to see her date someone else.
Me
To
too.
get mad.
Me too. Get Spencer out of here.
And I think in season 2 also Bryce, I feel like we'll see like, does he have trust issues or issues with love or abandonment issues? Like, does he have issues with women? Like, because of his relationship with his mother, like, will we see how it affects his relationship with girls?
Oh, that's a good one.
Cute.
That's a very good one.
See what you had?
It's a very good one.
What where do you see the future of the show going in, or what do you want to see happen with this show?
Ideally, we would like to see it on network television. So I hope that we're now on YouTube season 6. Makeup Breakup. I mean, if it is a big following.
Right.
I wouldn't be upset because I feel like the digital platform is the wave, but hopefully we make it to a network.
I hope so too. I mean, it definitely deserves to be on it. Like Cherie, she's our assistant, y'all. She always says the show needs to be on like BET and
Yeah.
I like that.
But BET be playing.
See, I said that in my Khaled voice.
I was
I
waiting
like
for at
that.
the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time.
So I take it this is your favorite web series.
It's really good. It's like my second favorite.
All right.
It's really well shot.
I'll take it.
Cinematography is like on point.
It really is.
I have a question.
Thanks.
What scenarios can you guys identify with, like within your not your everyday life, but within your relationships previously?
I guess I never dealt with like a Spencer or anything like that. Not really any of these guys because
Blake is too nice and Spencer's an ass.
Too nice. You need somebody to put you in your place. And,
Don't get me started with that phrase. Put you in your
Yeah,
place.
that's what
No,
you
no,
need.
no.
Yeah.
No, thank
I mean,
you.
if I was in
I don't believe in that.
Brooke's shoes, I would not have left Blake. I don't understand what she was talking about. Like, I need someone to take stand, put me on place. Like, Blake was a good guy. I feel like I wish we had more of their backstory.
Yeah.
To understand more about why she left. But I guess it was ideally because of Spencer.
But
Not really anything Blake did.
I don't think that Brooke knows how to love correctly.
Clearly.
Yeah.
So somebody like Blake doesn't excite her. Like, you kind of feel what I'm saying? So she needs that person that's going to like be aggressive.
Right,
Like,
right.
She's coming up in here cussing grown men out in the street, and you come in the house and your dude playing Xbox.
Yeah.
Alright, like,
Yeah.
right.
But I guess I would relate to Laura's friend because I feel like I'm the friend that's always like, girl, what you gonna do? Let me help you through this. Like, this is what you need to do. Like, the advice-giving friend. But,
I don't know if I would trust Laura's friend.
Why?
Like, I feel like she does give legitimate information, but it's to this. She doesn't want to be like involved, so it's kind of like, I wouldn't do it, but if you choose to do it, it's kind of like it's not like you know what I mean? It's like
okay.
because if one of my homies come to me and be like, y'all just came to the house and my wife is cheating on me, you gotta go. I ain't gonna be like, okay, this is the A side and then this is the B, like weighing options.
Okay.
Yeah,
But I
she
guess
did kind of do that.
Yeah, she did. But I guess because she don't want to straight up say you gotta leave because this is your husband, this is your
I feel like she
family,
don't
you
want to hold
built
the
it.
guilt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I ain't make that decision for you.
You
Right,
came
right.
to it on your own.
But I can understand that though.
No, I feel like if she were to say like to leave him. If she's single, then
It's gonna look like she hating.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, you're a bitter. She's single.
Right, she's thinking while you listening to her.
Yeah. She wanna be us.
True.
She want to be
True, exactly.
That's the first thing a guy say. Don't be listening to your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, so true.
That's a fact.
What do you want to happen with Blake?
I want him to be able to...
Do you think he'll ever tell Shannon
About what?
about Brooke?
It's nothing to tell. He was a free
acting like
man.
it ain't happened.
He was a
forgot
free
it happened.
man.
He acted like
He did.
He acted like it really didn't happen though. That's the funny part.
Because he was so focused on Shannon. But I'm not going to defend it anymore. I'm going to let you just go ahead.
This guy.
Yes,
it
leave it
go.
alone.
I like him and Shannon together. They cute.
Yeah, they're cute.
Or whatever.
They cute or whatever.
Stop myself.
I thought you were gonna say it.
But I don't want to get him upset again. But they're cute.
So I want it to work out, but I feel like something's gonna happen and she's gonna find out about Brooke and everything's gonna come falling down.
Yeah, I see
think
that.
every guy likes a Shannon. You know, she's aggressive.
She's refreshing, yeah.
She's
It's like,
refreshing.
well,
She's aggressive. And it kind
I don't know anybody that's gonna come. You ain't gonna say good morning. You ain't gonna take my name.
No, that's happened to me a lot of times.
Really?
And it catches a guy. If you're a guy, you're always used to making the intro, and when a girl does that, it catches you off guard. So it throws your whole game out the window. So it's
Yeah,
like
'cause he was
if you
looking like,
come to me and be like, if I'm at a,
Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
I'll
if we at
take
a
it.
party, you come to me like, you ain't gonna take whatever. What I'm going, unless I'm an asshole, I'm gonna be like, I guess like here it is. Like,
Right.
Never see that.
Damn, yo, especially in New
But
York.
I
Like, if
appreciate
you go
it.
out in New York,
Yeah, it happens.
Really?
It happens.
to the bar,
It
all the
happens.
time.
The girls come up to y'all.
Absolutely. Look,
Or-
if they had a couple drinks in them, absolutely. They mad, but I've had
Yeah.
girls buy me a drink, and I'm sitting up here like feeling like I'm bitch made or something. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, I'm supposed to do this.
right? It's like the roles just got
right.
switched in reverse. Like I'm confused now. Like
But you like it though.
it's a story. Like New York, the one thing New York will give you is great stories. So I tell people, if somebody asks you to go out on a date, just go, because even if that shit trash,
It's
you
a
have the
story.
best story to tell
True.
somebody. Like,
True.
For Blake, what I would like to happen, because I love drama, is for him to be happy with Shannon, and then Brooke finds out and is like, I'm having your baby.
Be crazy.
But then she's also told Spencer, I'm having your baby.
Oh, wow.
And
Wow.
then they go on Maury.
Wow.
Then Brooke gonna be running in the back on the floor.
Yes.
Getting money from both of them.
Man.
So wait, she gonna tell both of them that it's their babies, so she getting texts from both of them. And she, I like that. Write that down.
Foul.
Write that down. Take that.
Foul. Foul. What?
Blake is like,
She's just
nah.
ruining lives. That's what she does.
That shit would be a Gucci or gold.
Oh yes. All right, so that's it for the finale of Makeup and Breakup. This was such a good show from beginning to end, and we already want more. We want to thank Omar and Eric for coming in and kicking it with us today. Woo, woo.
Thank you for having
Please
us.
feel free to share any upcoming projects and where our listeners can find you and all that jazz.
You can just hit me on Instagram, Dickens57. If y'all got questions or any talent or writers, you can hit us at makeupxbreakup@gmail.com if you want to submit anything, especially music. Upcoming project, I'll probably be working on a short film soon in the season 2 if we get our funding up for Makeup and Breakup. So make sure y'all donate to the crowdfunding page. The link is on the episode on YouTube.
Yeah, my Instagram is o.salmon_. You can find me on the first season of The Breaks, airing on VH1.
Really?
Recurring role, yes. So look out for me there.
Our actors out here booking.
Yeah, you know what time it is. We not playing no games around here. We gets busy. Yeah, so that's that.
Awesome.
He's being modest. Y'all ain't seen his other movie that was on
That's
Hallmark.
all my life.
Send it to me.
That's all my
No,
life.
man,
Right?
yeah.
I did. He
She's
was
like,
out
look
here.
at Omar.
Yeah.
At least y'all can separate the two from Blake.
Right.
We can.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right, so that's it for today's episode. If you're enjoying the show, please rate us on iTunes, follow on SoundCloud, and hit those like buttons on there too. Thanks, guys, so much for listening. Email your girls at seriouslypodcast@gmail.com or hit us up on all social networks at Seriously Podcast. And make sure to follow and subscribe to the Indie Creative Network to catch up on all our shows. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next week.
Thank
Y'all
you.
appreciate the support.
Bye, guys.